Has your guitar playing sparked joy? Hello, I'm Gary Wiryawan. Today, I'm going to show you how to level up your guitar playing Gary Wiryawan way.
Before we continue, this is just a quick reminder to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel. Let's continue. So, you started playing electric guitar, you have a good time, but you don't seem to make any improvement in your playing. You started to stagnate with your skill, and now you're not as enthusiastic about learning guitar or playing guitar. All you want to do right now is to level up your guitar playing so that you can enjoy playing guitar and learning guitar again. Well, don't worry, in this video I will share 5 important tips so that you can level up your guitar playing so that it can spark joy. Tip number 1 is to use your ear to learn a song. What I mean by that is to not use a tab or notation to learn a new song. You simply learn the song by listening to the song yourself and trying to figure out what to play, what the chords, what the notes are. This tip is extremely important because it will break your dependency to guitar tab, which will make you lazy and not improve that much. Start by figuring out simpler songs from your favorite records. Don't get tempted to read any tab and just figure out what to play until it sounds almost like the original record. When you're done with the song, improve your skill by learning another song that is a little bit more difficult than that song. Do it step by step until you're able to tackle more difficult songs with crazy syncopation, with crazy guitar solo, and more advanced techniques. Keep in mind that I'm not against reading proper musical chart notation, because at one point if you decide to be a professional guitar player, you might want to be able to read musical chart so that you can play in more professional environment. But for most beginners, you want to actually start by learning using your ear. By following this tip, you'll be guaranteed to improve your guitar playing like never before, and you'll have the skill that you need to learn any songs much quicker. Tip number 2 is to actually have a famous guitar player that you consider as a role model. Find a great guitar player that you like and learn as much as you can from him. Watch his videos, watch his tutorials, watch his interviews, see his live performance, get to know his unique playing techniques and learn them all. This is an important tip because when you have a great guitar role model, you are inspired to learn more and more from him, and you'll be inspired to increase your skill as a guitar player because you have someone that you look up to. When I first started learning to play guitar, my role model is actually Joe Satriani. But as I progressed much further into guitar playing, I started to learn about new guys like John Petrucci, Paul Gilbert, Andy Timmons, Joe Pass, and many other guys, and they all inspired me to do better and better and better each time in their own different musical genre. I learned from them by watching their videos, by watching their tutorials, trying to follow their steps, trying to follow their techniques, trying to play together in the song that they record, and by doing so, I'm able to improve my skill step by step from these guys. My latest guitar role model is actually Misha Mansour from Periphery. Not only he's a good and underrated guitar player, but in some of his videos, he introduced me to the basic concept of home recording, advanced songwriting techniques, and some concepts about breaking the boundaries of traditional guitar playing. And I'm still learning from that guy. After you're done with one guitar role model, move on to the next guy. Don't just settle for just one guy. Find another guy who's better than the previous guy, and also consider guitarists from other musical genres that you're not comfortable with, because you might be able to learn so much more from these guys. By doing this, you're guaranteed to level up your guitar playing every time you got inspired by a new guy. Tip number 3 is to learn to record your guitar playing and evaluate it every time you record. Every time you record your guitar playing, you are required to play very tight with precision and on tempo, so you don't have any room for mistakes and sloppiness in your playing. This makes recording your guitar playing into a computer a very good exercise to improve your skill, because right away when you listen to what you record, you'll be able to hear any imperfections, any sloppiness, any uncleanness of your playing, and you'll definitely want to be able to improve next time you record. I personally improved a lot after I learned how to record to play my guitar on a computer. And I can guarantee you, by making a habit of recording your own guitar playing in computer will definitely level up your guitar playing. You want to improve much further? I have a secret for you. Learn to double track your guitar when you record. Essentially, double tracking is recording the same riff twice and then one is panned to the left and one is panned to the right. Double tracking will further expose any imperfections that you make because you're playing two same riffs together at the same time. So any little imperfection, any little things that you are not doing correctly will show up even more than just recording normal guitar playing. If you can double track your guitar playing in the recording flawlessly, then I can guarantee you that you will have a much better guitar playing technique and you'll reduce the overall sloppiness and increase your overall tightness when playing guitar. And that will level up your guitar playing skill as well as sparking joy. Tip number 4 is to actually surround yourself with many friends who are musicians. Jam along together with them, discuss songs, discuss musical techniques, and gig in a live performance with them. Surrounding yourself with this kind of people will definitely improve your skill not just as a guitarist but as a musician. By hanging out with these musician people, you'll be forced to push your skill further so that you are not left behind by these people. Similarly, you can also consider to have yourself a guitar mentor or guitar teacher. Having a guitar mentor is really important because then you have somebody that will evaluate your skill every time you play, and then he or she will communicate to you which parts of your playing that requires improvement. Nevertheless, surrounding yourself and jamming together with musical friends will also spark joy by having fun together with like-minded people. Last but not least, tip number 5 is to not focus too much on gear. Guitar is important. The kind of guitar that you choose, the kind of amp and cap and effect that you choose will greatly affect your tone. But unless you have a really big trouble with your gear, I recommend to you to not focus on gear. Get the gear that you need, get the gear that suits your playing best, and then just leave it alone. Expensive gear doesn't mean better sound, and it doesn't mean better guitar playing. What to do instead of thinking about gear? Just spend your time for practice, for learning new songs, for trying to jam together with the song that you like, and just overall get better with your playing. Take what you learn from practicing other people's song and then incorporate it into your own style so that the next time you have an opportunity to play it in a correct context, you'll be able to play something that is fresh, that is different, and possibly good. Don't follow the same mistake that I made by focusing too much time on trying to choose the perfect gear, because there's no such thing as the perfect gear. I can spend a lot of time thinking and tinkering my guitar, the pickups, the amp, the effect, the pedals into what I call the perfect solution for me, but in the end, it doesn't give me significant improvement of sound quality. By not focusing on gear and focusing on improving your playing instead, I will guarantee you that you will be able to level up your playing into the next level and you'll be able to spark joy with your guitar playing. I really hope that all the tips that I shared today will be able to help you to level up your guitar playing so that your guitar playing will spark joy both for you and for your audience. So that is all for today's video. I hope you find this video to be useful. Please share in the comments below any important guitar tip that you have that I haven't mentioned before. Please also don't forget to support this channel by liking this video, by sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel down below. Thank you and goodbye.